Oh shit.
What happened? What happened?
You got taken over by Meghan Markle. I thought I was coming in with you.
Oh, okay. I was like, huh?
Hold on, I got you. Uh, there he is. Scrapyard. How do I get that? You are
Yeah, hey, that's a good ass fucking nickname. Oh, oh wait, I see in the stream now. Okay, yeah.
I'm trying to turn off that I am presenting.
Okay, but yeah, just
Humidify. Oh, there's nothing to put it behind. I guess I'll just deal with it. I don't know what else to do about that. Here.
it's a motherfucker hanging. All right, you got this, bro. You got
Watch.
this.
I don't know if you're looking at what's going on right now. It's live.
Yeah, I'm getting delayed. Yeah, I see what's going on.
Watch me finesse this.
Do you know how to crop shit?
I don't know how to crop it in OBS.
Okay. So I think it's like Control and Alt to like crop shit. So like click on my window, whatever,
Uh-huh.
and like just do that, and like it should be like green or some shit when you do it. No,
Doesn't have it
maybe
on. I
shouldn't-
press Control and Alt.
You have to like grab one of the edges or something. I don't know. I don't remember. Let me open up OBS too. We're gonna figure this out together.
It's cool. You know, I called you Big Bro earlier.
No, never mind.
This
No, never mind. It's Shift and Alt.
is Shift
Shift.
Alt.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There you go.
Ooh.
That's how you crop windows in OBS. See, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm
Oh,
fucking
you do a
doing.
little something right there. Let's get you back under control now. Okay, there we go. That's pretty good. Actually, no. Hold on.
We're having some technical difficulties right now.
Yeah, man. And for weeks, I haven't been able to do the stream from my computer.
Yeah.
And because of that, a lot of times streams don't happen. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's been a fucking journey, but we figured it out. We stopped trying to go against the grain, and we got Google Meet. And it was free, and it works really good. So that's what ended up fucking happening. And, ooh, there we go. I just turned on my fucking feedback. Now I can hear what I sound like. Damn, bro, who you texting?
Oh, no one. I'm just on Twitter.
Sure, not on TikTok? I heard you're fucking addicted.
Yeah, oh yeah, because
What
earlier
feels
I was...
better about TikTok to you now? You used to shit on TikTok. Now you're telling me, bro, we gotta make some TikToks.
No, I don't fucking know, bro. I think it's because like I've been seeing all the memes on like Twitter and shit.
Yeah, but you know what
like,
else too? Yeah, first off,
up?
TikTok lets you download the videos. No
Yeah.
other app does that, and so everybody
Yeah.
can share them everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. And so like, and like again, I like sharing TikToks too. Is like I'd like to download them. Like, yo, here's this funny shit. I just like to keep for myself, and like if I want to post
Right.
it, you know, on my
TikTok,
story.
bro, it's got like everything if you think about it.
Mhm.
Because it's still got like that feeling that
Yeah.
Snapchat. I mean, Snapchat still kind of has it. That like illegal Snapchat
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah.
Because I saw EK showed me this video.
Mm.
So first, a different person that I don't talk
Mm.
to that much anymore sent me this fucking video on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
And it was a video he downloaded from TikTok.
Yeah.
And this guy always sends me like the gayest shit ever. Like it's like too gay. like the gayest shit.
Yeah.
Just like super gay shit, but he's not gay.
Yeah.
Like he got married and shit. And so I'm like,
So me and Fob pretty much.
yeah, no, bro, worse. Like you guys
Worse?
aren't even that.
Oh.
Oh yeah, way worse. Like he sent me this video, and it was like this guy that had like this octopus, and it was like I don't know if it was dead or still alive, but he sucked on the tentacle and he sucked it like all the way into like his like throat like that, and he went like, and then he spit it out, and then somebody said something to him like. or like I shouldn't have, and he was like I shouldn't have done that because he like did it all, and then I was like I said to my friend what the fuck, and then he's like LMAO, he sucked it all gay, like it's, and fucking so. Anyways, I see this video of this guy and that random event. I'm like whatever. EK is like, bro, I saw this video, and it was this guy and he ate a rat. And then I was like, what do you mean? Like, did he cook? Did he was it alive or anything? And he's like, he pulled it up, and it was that guy. And the dude he was on TikTok live, and he's like, yeah, get in here. I'm about to eat this fucking rat. And he fucking did. And, bro, that is the only time I've ever, like I had to have him turn off the video because I started retching. Like, I'd never had that in my life from a video, like, where I was grossed out.
Yeah, no, I get you. Bro, that motherfucker got, like, COVID, AIDS, Ebola. Like just from that rat, bro.
Alive, bro. You saw like all the innards of it and how the mouse worked as he like ripped the bottom half off, and then he was almost throwing up.
Oh my god.
He had this dude with him because he's like, yeah, man. I don't know, bro. The video was super crazy. That's what happened to me the other weekend. EK showed me a nasty video. So we can get right into it, bro. So you just watched a video on the royal family. You said you didn't know anything about it, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know that much either. Like I just found out today Diana died in a car crash running from paparazzi. I didn't know that until I saw some stuff about this. But so with your little understanding of the problem right now, or like seeing what's going on, like what do you think of the royal family? You kind of think they're shitheads?
I guess, yeah, especially with like, so you know, the one thing for sure that like I think is catching everyone's attention, from what I know as far as the whole like racism thing, how like they're worried about the color of their baby. I'm like, bitch, you look white, like the fuck, and the the dude's white too. So like honestly, you shouldn't really be worried about if the kid is coming out a darker skin color or not, and that's gonna like lose your royalty or whatever the fuck,
I mean, when you heard him say that, that's fucking disgusting. But
yeah, like
people do like to say that like they're the first people that ever talked about it. It's more of like, here's my thing, bro. Here's my analysis of the whole thing, man. I think like this is like a big thing that'll be kind of coming to a head. I don't think it may affect our lives as much as it will like maybe culturally. But why the fuck do we still actually have royals? Like there's still some, right? The U.S. doesn't have any. I think we watch. Americans tend to care about the English royalty, like what's going on in the royal family. And I think it's because kind of like, even though most Americans are like, more Americans are like German or Irish, you learn the story like the Revolution and all the shit. Like we were like a colony from England, so we speak English, so it kind of feels like it's almost like they're our royalty, our version of it, right? Since we don't really get one. So they don't run the fucking country anymore, right? I mean, that all ended. Like, we have World War II and shit. That's established, right? Yeah. There's other royal families, right? So, like, the biggest two, or the biggest three are the British royal family, the Saudi royal family, and the Thai royal family. So the Saudi royal family, no single person has it, but the Saudi royal family, like, throughout it, like, everybody in the family's buying power put together may be, like, the most, like, if you were to consider, like, who has the most power in the world, you got to consider way higher than his country's ranking the current, what's the dude's name in Saudi Arabia? He just got in trouble. The U.S. just said that he fucking killed that guy Khashoggi. What's the name of the guy that killed Khashoggi? Guy. Here, we'll pull it up on here. Let's pull it up for people.
Yeah, let's pull it up
so,
on the stream.
Yeah, let me show you this. So here's another royal family in the world. One of the biggest other ones, right? That's what the royal family is for us, probably times 10. Right? For Middle Eastern, I mean, specifically I'm talking about people that are Muslim, right? Because the Saudi royal family, you got to understand, they have like this kind of claim. Mecca and Medina, the holiest cities in Islam, are in Saudi Arabia. The Prophet Muhammad was an Arab from what we would today be Saudi Arabia, And so the Al Saud family, it's still kind of like an old world system. In Saudi Arabia, it is you cannot be a citizen of Saudi Arabia and not be Muslim. It is like not a thing. Now, here's another thing about Saudi Arabia that a lot of people don't also understand. Maybe I don't know how much you know about global politics and stuff. They're one of our strongest allies.
Okay.
They're in the Middle East. The Saudi Arabia is the powers that be. And Iran is the opposition to them. Iran's like their Russia.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
And that's wait. Did we? Yeah. Trump launched the missile last year at Iran.
That was at Iran. Saudi Arabia don't like Iran. So Saudi Arabia helps us a lot with those things. Saudi Arabia. So one of the biggest human rights things going on in the world today. The two biggest things are Syria and Yemen. And Saudi Arabia is basically doing Yemen, and we're basically kind of just letting them doing it, in a lot of ways kind of helping, because a lot of those missiles and shit that they're dropping and shit are from us. So anyways, the reason I'm going to bring this up, so they have a crown prince. He's not really they have a prime minister and shit, but he has a little bit more power. And the basically what you would maybe say is the Vatican or the Pope for many Muslim people, not all, but blesses like the Al Saud family. So, here, I'm pulling this up.
What this does
is
to prove once again how powerful that's...
A US intelligence report has concluded that Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman personally approved the murder of the exiled journalist Jamal Khashoggi in 2018. He was killed while visiting the Saudi consulate in the Turkish city of Istanbul. The declassified report says the prince approved a plan to either capture or kill Khashoggi, who had criticised the Saudi regime. This is the first time America has publicly named the crown prince, who denies ordering the murder. Our North America correspondent Nick Bryant reports.
It was at the Saudi consulate in Istanbul that Jamal Khashoggi met his brutal end. He'd been lured there to discuss paperwork for his upcoming wedding, but he was strangled as soon as he entered the building by a team of Saudi assassins, who then dismembered his body. The Saudi dissident who wrote a column for the Washington Post, often criticizing his country's authoritarian
It was like a
leadership.
guy, if he was like a New York
was
Times
to
guy or
silence
some
him.
shit.
The damning conclusion of the declassified intelligence report is that Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, the country's de facto leader, approved an operation in Istanbul to capture or kill the Saudi journalist. The assessment was based on the Crown Prince's control of decision-making in the kingdom, the direct involvement of a key advisor and members of his protective detail in the operation. These aren't new findings. The Trump administration had suppressed this report. Ahead of its release, President Joe Biden spoke by phone to King Salman of Saudi Arabia, the Crown Prince's father, all part of a deliberate move by the new administration to alter the relationship with the Saudis,
Joe Biden on it too.
to be tougher on this oil-rich kingdom.
Our administration is focused on recalibrating the relationship, as we've talked about in here previously. And certainly,
So, no, it's cool. So, I'll pause it right there. So, you got the gist of it.
No.
So, this guy is literally the prince of Saudi Arabia, the preeminent, like the most powerful. I mean, there's four probably really big ones. I'd say you'd have to say, as we're talking about Middle Eastern, North African countries, right? Turkey, right, which you could arguably say is European, but most people wouldn't, right? So Turkey and Saudi Arabia are probably number one and number two. I mean, you probably have to say Saudi Arabia is number one, but you could argue it. And then the other two would be Iran and Pakistan. But you know, there's a lot less, like, they're the opposite of control. Like, there's Iran is a pretty developed, controlled thing, but it's still it's not the same. So, anyways,
what's up?
So this guy, people basically knew he killed him. Like, people knew that for a while, but the U.S. released a report basically saying yes, he did. So it was like the U.S. saying officially, yeah. I mean, we have to tell everybody you killed a person, which that's crazy, right? He had someone killed because he didn't like what he was saying. Right? That's he's a leader in the world. So that happened recently. I feel like a lot of people kind of didn't care because they didn't really get it, but it was really big news. And it's one of the only things that I would say I actually kind of praise Joe Biden for. Like, that wouldn't have happened under Trump. He was empowering the Saudis further. He liked the Saudis. Biden is. They've openly said we're trying to recalibrate our alliance with Saudi Arabia because they've got a lot of human rights issues. But a lot of people are getting sick. I think of we're seeing this, and in the royal family, you know what else they had? They had the brother of what's his name, who was linked to Epstein.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that for sure.
Yeah, so they had that. Most people don't. The popular opinion of the royal family is lower than ever, and they're like worth like 98 million, and a lot of that, or 98 million of a year, is awarded to them from taxpayers. They're worth way more than that. Here, let's look up. How much is the royal family worth?
So, if you can tell me, like, why do people like give a fuck about? Why do people give a fuck about the royal family? Like, why are they so like? Why are they basically watching like it's Kardashians? You know?
I mean, it basically is the Kardashians, right? I mean, how do you not kind of care? Like, so they were literally, I mean, before there was this shit, you can trace these guys. These were the people that were later, the kings and held the titles of all sorts of shit. And it's this thing that's become vestigial, right? So, we never truly abolished it. It was kind of worked in that eventually, like, a government that's elected is more powerful, but the people kind of had, I don't know, what are you going to do, get rid of them? Like, some places they did, some places they didn't, right? In France, it's a different story, but they still kind of have, like, nobles and shit. But so, let's see, the Queen's net worth is $500 million, so $500 million.
Jesus.
Is that just the Queen, though? How about...
The bitch
so Harry and Meghan no longer receive Duchy of Cornwall money because they used to get money just for being like the Duke of Cornwall and the Duke and Duchess of Cornwall, right? So, they've said no to all of that. So another royal family that's having weird ass shit that the people in their country are getting sick of is the Thai royal family. So let me pull up what that guy's got going on, bro, because he's fucking... The prince or whatever over there. Where is...
I mean, like, it's good that, like, people are questioning, like why the fuck do royals exist now? Like, in a modern age of, like, technology and even then, like, I guess democracy as well, even if it's somewhat fragile nowadays, but still, it's like, why does that shit exist? Like, why are you even royal? Because God told you? Bitch, we don't give a fuck about God.
So check this fucking dude out. These videos are short. So this is a year ago, and then I'll show you what happened more recently. So the king of Thailand, his dad was beloved, right?
Yeah.
He was there since like World War II. This guy's pretty old now, too. He's the current king of Thailand.
Yeah.
This is one of the richest royal before, just because people are like, Thailand, why should I, like, what does that matter? Like, I feel like a lot of people try to brush off a lot of other parts of the world. Honestly, what's not European, or maybe what's not what they understand, but let me see here. Thai royal family. The Chakri dynasty. Let's see here. They've ruled since the 1700s. There's a thing here. They have all their kid head houses and shit. I don't know where it's at, but they're actually they're richer. They have more money than the British royal family, is what I'm getting at. And so they're actually...
Mutual.com to customize your car insurance so you only pay for what you need?
Really?
There's a different kind of royal drama in Thailand where King Maha Vajiralongkorn has removed his junior wife of her titles and military ranks just 3 months after her appointment as royal consort. He accuses her of disloyalty and of seeking to undermine his senior wife, Queen Sutita.
When Sininat Wangwajirapak became the king's consort in July, she entered the secretive inner circle of Thailand's powerful royal family. Also known as Khoi, the 34-year-old used to be an army nurse, trained pilot, bodyguard, and a major general. For several years, she was seen at the side of the king. But this year, Sininat's status was formally recognized on the king's birthday. She was the first woman to receive a royal noble consort in nearly a century. But the honor was short-lived. On Monday, the palace announced that it was stripping her of all her official titles and ranks.
Royal Noble Consort Sininat is ungrateful and behaves in ways unbecoming of her title.
The palace says Sininat tried to block the king's long-term partner, Sutida, to become queen. That didn't happen. The king then appointed Sininat as his official consort, but she wasn't, quote, satisfied and did everything to be equal to the queen. The dramatic downfall of Sininat has stunned many in Thailand. But the country's strict royal defamation laws mean there is little open comment on the king's move.
The best we can do is acknowledge the situation and talk about it online, whether it's on Facebook or Twitter. But no one dares to criticize it in public.
Save Khoi has become a trending hashtag on social media. A user criticizes that the accused does not even have the right to explain the allegations. For now, Sininat is staying out of the public eye, and Thailand's royals are not expected to comment further.
So, I don't know if you caught that she was a royal consort in the first in 100 years. You know what that means?
No, what does that mean?
She's a concubine. You know what that is?
No, I don't know what that is either.
It's a woman he has sex with. It's literally what it means.
Oh, shit,
it's like
okay.
a king would have concubines. He'd have his wife, and then he'd have basically women. It means that he has a conjugal relationship with her. It literally
but just to
means,
have sex, like not even just like the purpose of like bearing his children or anything, just to have sex.
It doesn't say it like she could have his kids possibly in certain situations. Okay. Concubines would definitely have people's kids and shit. So obviously that like his dad didn't do that. They haven't done that for her because it's barbaric. I mean, I don't know about you, but I think that that's pretty wrong. Just because he gets to have so much, most people in the country, everybody's and then having the king just be in and how dishonorable that is to his wife. You know what I mean? And obviously she got rid of her because she didn't like it, and it's like she probably didn't even have a choice, right? So there's more news about it, but people they're not allowed to talk about it. But people are very disgusted. Like he went and had a concubine because he's the king. Why do we even let this guy, you know what I'm saying? But check out, so there was more news on it. That was a year ago.
Oh, shit. Oh, that was a year ago? What the fuck?
Yeah. Life's full of no's.
Damn.
No selfies, no snacks, no
that's how you know this COVID pandemic really distracted the fuck out of us.
Protests are on in Thailand too. Right. Students are demanding reform to the monarchy and the government. But guess what the Thai king is busy doing? He's reinstated his royal consort. Last year, the same woman was unceremoniously stripped of all her titles. And if the palace whispers are to be believed, she was banished for her rivalry with the king's fourth and most recent queen. Now she's back in his harem to join him in Germany. Here's a report.
A bodyguard, a pilot, a parachutist, and a royal consort. Sininat is back with her king after living a year in disgrace. Thailand's monarch has called her back to Germany to rejoin his harem with respect. Sininat fell from grace last year, stripped of all her royal titles, as punishment for thinking of herself as the queen. Thai kings over the centuries have maintained a harem, enjoying the company of thousands
His
of
father
concubines.
did not, and I've confirmed that.
But Sininat was the first to get the title of royal consort in nearly a century. The last time a Thai monarch officially took a consort was in the 1920s, and the title had gone out of use since the country became a constitutional monarchy in 1932. Sininat was born in northern Thailand and worked as a nurse before becoming a companion to the king. She joined the Royal Guards and eventually became a Major General. She was even seen marching in military uniform during the king's elaborate 3-day coronation ceremony. She became the royal noble consort shortly after the king married his fourth wife, Queen Suthida. Thus began the troubles within the palace. A battle between the consort and the queen. A fight all the kings wish they had not seen. Sininath's pardon comes at a precarious time in Thailand. The country's youth are protesting against the unbridled power of the king. Student leaders are demanding reforms to the monarchy. They say the king's wealth is not his personal wealth. This includes his Playboy mansion in Germany, where he has been isolated with 20 concubines.
Jesus
and now he will be reunited with his royal consort, Sininath. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
See, bro, everywhere people are getting upset about these king situations, man. What the fuck's the point anymore? Their power, their everything relies on us. What point? Taxpayer dollars go to the royal family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And over there, it's like fucking absolute. Fuck that.
Yeah. And like they're always like, you know, holier than thou type shit, and even though they're being very hypocritical, because I could tell, like, you know, seeing that dude, he's like I did this because of God reason, or like even when I do it, like it's not as sinful as when you fucking peasants do it or some shit. You know, it's like, bro,
it's based on, because people used to base their like what we understand to be true. We base like our like systems of governance and all that sort of shit around, and people figured this part of shit out. Like, like we went through history and like, you know, we're past the point of being like, oh, he's in charge because God wants him to be, or some shit like that. And that's really what the king title shit was based on.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, yeah, we definitely know that's not true. So why the fuck is it still there? Like, and I think maybe people feel like it's mean or some shit, but I'm like, no, fuck them.
No, yeah,
that's
amazing. Yeah. But either way, life has a funny way of like, you know, karma can like come back at him. So something's gonna happen, bro. You know, like that's how it usually ends. So something's just gonna fucking happen, dude. He's just gonna die eventually. We'll just forget about it. Time will pass. That's how I feel. Because, you know, like even then, like you said, there's like what, 3 major royal families in the world right now.
I mean, there's more. I don't know about.
There's more?
Look up shit about royal families, bro.
But still, like either way, like this shit's gonna go away soon. Cause like, yeah, like what the fuck is a king and royal family?
Yeah, because I mean, it basically did go away in reality, right? Like, I mean, almost nowhere. Or it's pretty rare that most of where there's like a really like I'm the subject of a fucking king.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see, current royal families. Oh, there's a bunch of them, man. Okay, so let's start here. We got this. Yeah, obviously there's a Saudi royal family. Kuwaiti
Yo, what good?
Royal
What's
family.
good, Eloy?
Yo, what's good, Eloy? There's a Belgian royal family, a Danish royal family, a Dutch, the Liechtenstein, the Luxembourg, the Monaco, Norway, Spain, and Sweden. They still have active royal families. You got the Thai royal family over here. Yeah, in Asia, there's a lot. Hold on, there's Bhutan, Cambodian, Japanese Imperial, Javanese, Malaysian royal families. Yeah, there's a lot. Lesotho, Zulu, Morocco. Yeah, bro, there's hella. Yeah, fuck these though. I'm like, bro, people are over this. Look at these. Let's look at the deposed royal families. Oh, there's a shitload. Let's go over here. So if that doesn't cause outrage.
But also, like another thing too is like how you were talking about like, the previous king of the Thai royal family, how he wouldn't do any of that shit, but the son will. It's always the sons. It's always the fucking sons that's like, I'm gonna do some dumb shit, you know?
What do you mean? I don't get it.
Like in a typical like rich, very high class family, like I've always seen that kind of shit happen all the time, where like the dad is like, you know, very high quality, or like, you know, very, you know, morally good man, and then the son somehow becomes like this fucking corrupt little piece of shit brat, you know?
Maybe it's because they put too much pressure on him and shit.
Probably, but even then, it's like, I don't know what goes on in the family, but still, it's like, how can you just like be at least a decent human being? What? I get if you're king, and if you didn't have, if you didn't have wife, I would do the harem shit.
Actually, a piece of shit, and he's hiding it.
Yeah. True that.
I mean, I think it's pretty like immoral for him to just like not have to work and have a harem and just do whatever the fuck he wants for no fucking reason. I mean, I don't think you can do that and have it for free for like that and not feel like, man, this is kind of like unfair. Like, my money's on the backs of like I don't even know. What the fuck? I thought this was making me think that there was a video on a guy explaining this Lola Bunny redesign, but they lied. There was no video. But we're gonna pull up.
We'll talk about that Lola Bunny now. We'll talk about everyone's favorite hentai furry. That doesn't make us a furry. It's all mutually agreed around the world. It doesn't make us a furry to like Lola Bunny, but she's hot. I'd hit that.
Because here's the thing: people like say something like she's not a rabbit. Rabbits don't look like that.
Yeah.
Bro, if rabbits look like that, it'd be a problem. Like, but it's not. So
it'd be a problem. We'd have a problem. No, but it's just like liking Lola Bunny like as a character, like yeah, she's hot. It's because we're all automatically gonna be assumed like, oh, we're a fucking furry, or the fuck.
Nah, bro.
But yeah, I mean, like, shit, dog. She can still get it. I don't know. She still got the hips and the redesign.
Yeah, but it's not the same, bro. Look at this.
Yeah. Alright, I mean, yeah, she had calves. Now it's just like straight, just like legs or whatever. 1996. She got the works,
bro. So, we were talking about this, and then there's like a trending hashtag right now on Twitter on like cancel a cartoon, and everybody's just making.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, but they did change Mr. Potato Head, so that's like. It's in the same vein. I thought this was because this was way more in the news. Actually, they were talking about this in Fox News, saying it's bad and shit like that. And Ben Shapiro was fucking like crying about it. They changed Mr. Potato Head to just Potato Head, and so now it's easy to have like make two dads of Mr. Potato Head, or you can make your Mr. Potato Head gender neutral and just make it Potato Head. You know what I mean? And call it they, and like you could do whatever you want with it. And people were so upset about this, and I don't get what the fucking big deal was. I mean, you could already do that before. Like, people would already do that, I'm sure. Like, you had one, your sister had one, and she fucking stole yours and made it into a girl, too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't fucking... They're just potatoes.
Yeah. That's true, yeah. They're just potatoes. Like, it's just a fucking toy.
How could they take the dick and tits off the potatoes? Like, they never fucking... They were always gender neutral.
Yeah. And I mean, and again, it's just people, more like the right is just overreacting because like the right loves to pull like they're trying to censor us, they're trying to fucking push the pronouns and all these other things onto our kids, and it's like, bro, it's not even that deep, like chill out. All right,
teach them pronouns.
Yeah, they're trying to teach them all these other fucking things. They want to just ruin America, take away our freedom of speech, and like, bro, like shit. I mean, I see it. Yeah, like, okay, I do see it sometimes. I'm like, I'm not gonna totally dismiss it, but like, still, when it comes to
I don't
fucking,
like that they changed the Little Bunny. I mean, I feel like they had the same sentiment in changing that, and they should have left that alone.
Yeah,
they're wrong for that. But Mr. Potato Head, it was a Mr. Fuck it, just make it Potato Head. Like that way you can't buy the wrong one. Now that they're on a Mr. Potato Head. Oh shit, I can't buy my son a Mrs. Potato Head. You just buy a Potato Head.
Yeah. So like, it's just whatever. But yeah, no, it's just, but like I said, like I get why it can kind of be like a big deal, but at the same time, I'm like, it's just a fucking toy. Who cares? They just took off Mr. and Mrs. Whatever.
Yeah, how does that ruin it? How does that deviate? Yeah, you playing with Mr. Potato Head before this, and it ruined all the fun. Like what?
Yeah, I know, right? And like you can still like make it look like a dude and call him Mr. Potato Head.
What do you think about the Dr. Seuss books?
Okay, so I kind of dodged, or I didn't. I just kind of ignored that. I don't know what was going on. What's going on with that? That he was like low key racist or some shit in some book.
The Dr. Seuss books, they took out a couple books because like, I know one of them had like, they said like, there'll be a hitherto blue fish, two fish. There was a Chinaman running a lufish. Like it said like something like that, and it showed like a guy with like a hat like this, and like slanted eyes like running around. Like it had something like that.
Okay.
I know one of them had that, but they cut off like 3 other books, and I don't know why they cut those other ones off. Let me look up.
Yeah, I'm also looking at the cancel character right now. I retweeted one. I was like, cancel Dale Gribber because he's the type of dude to fucking storm the Capitol.
Right, I saw that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, so Dr. Seuss Enterprises themselves said like they didn't really seem like they said they had to. It wasn't like the government said stop making Dr. Seuss books. They said we're cutting off like 4 of these books because they don't think that they're just like emblematic, because they have like they said they wanted to not profit from work with a racist caricature in it. So the books are Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street, If I Ran the Zoo, McElligott's Pool, On Beyond Zebra, Scrambled Egg Super, and The Cat's Quizzer. All these books that I've never heard of, but it says they sold 700 million copies globally.
Yeah, and all we read was fucking Cat in the Hat and Green Eggs and Ham. That's about it. That's all I remember.
The Grinch.
Oh, yeah, and the Grinch. Yeah. That's another one.
Yeah, everything else is extra, and like not that many people really saw the Lorax. What else have they done? There's a lot of shit. Yertle the Turtle.
The fuck?
You
Who
don't
the
know
fuck
about
is
Yertle
that?
The Turtle?
No, I don't know about Yertle the Turtle.
That's another Dr. Seuss book. Yertle the Turtle is actually a metaphor for Hitler.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they were saying like that he was racist. I don't know if that's true. I haven't seen that. Let's look up. Was Dr. Seuss racist?
Also, like, I remember the one story where it's like these group of people started putting stars on their fucking shit. You know, like something like that. How these people were acting very royal and snobby.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The Sneetches or some shit.
Yeah, that one. I'm surprised that I haven't heard about that one.
I'm trying to see where the but they're not showing like. Let's just search Dr. Seuss racist on images. Do they have these pages that are supposedly? Oh yeah, I think this is one of them. This is see, it's for this.
Oh, shit.
Oh wait, no, it's. Let me make that.
Even then, it's like, again, like who? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if this is the who fucking cares.
I feel like that one. That makes sense why they cut that book off. Especially, it's already called If I Ran to the Zoo, and then it has this Asian guy like this, which is it's a pretty racist drawing. I mean, look, he's yellow, and the other people are white, and he's like bright yellow, like the brass.
Yeah, but also this is like what
he's running, holding chopsticks, wearing the sandals that have little blocks on them. He's got like one braid, and he's got the hat that Raiden wears, and it's like a fucking confused. It's pretty racist. They're making him so like an other, and making him seem like less,
but also like
advanced.
My thing is too is like we shouldn't be so surprised of like how art back then was kind of just racist, like blackface. You know, like of course we should be like mad about that.
But these books are sold and still read to little kids, and you'd be like,
oh really? Okay.
Yeah, of course. You want to people buy their kids some Dr. Seuss books so they can fucking learn to read.
Yeah, but I didn't expect them to fucking buy If I Ran a Zoo, you know? But even then,
why not? Why wouldn't you buy that if you were just buying your kids some fucking Dr. Seuss books? That one was on sale for $2.
But still, like, I'm just saying, like, we shouldn't be so surprised of, like, the description of how they draw certain stereotypes, too. Like, okay, this is from back then. Of course they're going to draw them, so, you know, like that, you know? I understand still canceling it, but like stop being so surprised of like, oh my god, like fuck, he was racist back then. Oh no, like bro, like duh, like of course that's what they thought back then, you know? Like who like just cancel this shit and then like don't get too upset about it.
I don't feel like Dr. Seuss got canceled though. You know, it was like they came out and said like we're gonna take it off because we don't want to make money off of it anymore. So like I I feel like they did the right thing. If that makes them feel better by their conscience, if they want to go further with that, maybe they should donate some of the money that they made off of them, because they're rolling in dough. They're still like some of the best booksellers in the world. No fucking new authors can get a fucking check because of Dr. Seuss, and he's dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel like I feel like they did the right thing, but in people being surprised, I feel like there's a difference in, like, you know, it's like when people say, like, oh, they shouldn't take down the Confederate flag. Like, yeah, that's what we used to have or something. I'm like, no, we'll put it in a museum then. Same thing with this Dr. Seuss book. Like, it's not deleted forever. They didn't say everybody report to the fucking local crematorium to throw your fucking Dr. Seuss books. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like they're going to stop selling their copies of it. Maybe your copy might be worth something now if you got one.
Yeah.
Probably not yet, but maybe eventually.
Yeah. But you get what I mean, though. It's like, I get it. We see a lot of things from our past and be like, oh my God, like, people thought this way, you know?
Right.
But I feel like we've heard that so many times now. It's like, all right, we get it. Back then, they were kind of racist.
Yeah.
And they drew people a certain
racist.
way. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's very. I mean, here's the thing: is like I think you do got to hold them accountable, because I mean, they're not going anywhere. Like, if people call out Disney for being racist, what they start doing? Trying to make some fucking black princesses and shit. You know what I mean? Like, they finally started doing it. They're not gonna go away. People ain't gonna stop watching Disney movies, even if they say. It was like when people said they were gonna quit Netflix over Cuties, bro. No one fucking quit Netflix. They just didn't watch.
Oh
Cuties.
yeah. We're still watching fucking other shit. You know.
You know, no one's turning that shit off. So,
exactly.
No. Yeah, no. I don't think when people always say this thing about cancel. Who's been canceled? Name
I know, right?
Been
like who? Yeah.
No
nah,
one's been
I can't name
canceled.
one. Yeah.
No one's canceled. They can't. It's not.
They probably
real.
been like, maybe lost the following for sure. You know.
Like who?
Lost them. I would say like. Fuck.
Most people's fans stick with them.
Yeah.
Like,
I would say that someone like maybe even like, I want to say 6ix9ine, but even then, like, because he's falling off because he's doing dumb shit, not because of like all the dumb shit. No, not because like he says the N word.
He's falling off. He's not canceled.
Yeah.
He's not canceled. I mean, bro, anybody that the only people that you could say that are actually canceled, it's because they're in jail or on their way to it. Like R. Kelly and fucking Bill Cosby have been canceled because they're not on TV for sure because they're locked up. Other than that, no one gets canceled. Everybody's fucking fine. I mean, I think at the worst, some people probably lost earnings. Like, they lose, like, some sponsorship deals and shit, but they'll eventually, they come back on fucking TV. Paula Deen is still fucking cooking shit. Everybody comes back. No one fucking disappears. They usually a lot of them come back extra fast and just start doing right-wing shit.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That's the good old right-wing shit. Yep. That's what they do.
They just lean into it. They just go, fuck it then.
Yep.
The Trump audience is big.
Have you seen the CPAC stuff?
Him talking up there and shit. He's fucking crazy, bro.
Or like, no, the whole CPAC event in general.
I've seen like little videos of it. Yeah, I seen them talking and shit.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, like I already knew like, oh, this shit ain't gonna go away. You know, like Trumpism and all these right wingers, they're not gonna go away. But like,
he's either the king or the kingmaker in the Republican Party.
Yeah,
it's either him or whoever he says it should be. They're gonna run for president. I think there's a possibility So they said Jared Kushner's out. Jared Kushner's no longer part of the inner circle. Just pretty. That was one of the most effective people in Trump's inner circle for sure. Yeah, I think Jared handed Trump all of his W's.
Damn.
So yeah, they said, and it sounds like Jared wanted out. Like Jared's like, I'm not gonna be part of this going forward. I think we got as far as we're getting with that shit, and Jared's moving on. He got his dad's pardon, and he's good. So, I don't think it's like people are like, it really depends on how Biden handles this shit. And right now, it's not looking the best.
Oh, yeah.
The only good thing I've seen him do is try to change our relationship with Saudi Arabia. And he could have gone further. They didn't actually sanction Saudi Arabia. You know what I mean? Or at least they didn't sanction the prince. You know, all they did was release the thing and say he did it, which is a big deal. You know, Trump would have never done that, but that's it. And then he also is dropping bombs in Syria, so he's not that fucking great. He's not that much against humanitarian fucking issues.
And you know, he turned on us with the whole $15 minimum wage, so it's like, you know,
they could have guaranteed it because they did that shit because they said, oh, the Senate parliamentarian fucking, you know, the Republicans do when the Senate parliamentarian does that? They get the Senate parliamentarian fired and get a new one. That person's not elected. You can't just say, oh, the fucking Senate parliamentarian said no, so no $15 minimum wage. We tried. Like, they threw their hands out and like, oh, we fucking tried, but the Senate parliamentarian stopped us. And that's it. They didn't get the Senate parliamentarian and overrule them. Like, you know what I mean? They just stopped there, so. And he wasn't, like, fucking pushing them extra hard to fucking do it or anything. So, yeah, man. I don't know, man. If Biden does, like, trash, I mean, I could see Trump possibly coming back.
Yeah, for sure. But we really haven't talked about the whole little money thing. I don't know, because like we kind of just went over, but like I think the whole little bunny shit too. Like they didn't have to do it, but if dudes are getting upset because she's like not as sexualized, then like chill out. You know. You know what I'm saying?
Who should chill out?
Like the people who are like overly dramatic about the fucking the change. You know, because I've seen on Twitter like already.
I mean, I'm like still gonna watch the movie. I'm just like, this is bullshit. Fuck you guys.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, who's like being overly dramatic? What are they doing?
You know, just those fucking weirdos that like really are like kind of almost like incels about it. You know, they're like, what the fuck? You know, like they're really criticizing the fucking like.
Well, they just get mad at it's the same people that are like woke culture. Look what it did, but woke culture did kind of do that. I'm like, what? Yeah. I feel like Lola Bunny's attractiveness really adds to the film.
Yeah, you think so?
She's not. She's still kind of bad, but it's like, it's just her eyes. This I can only get Dr. Seuss now.
It's just the eyes and the somewhat of like the hips there.
Yeah, she's kind of got some hips going on.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
but
still
again,
great.
like
she's still Lola.
Yeah.
But...
She's still Lola, but I mean, we still got all the other tons of porn redrawn. So like, who fucking cares? Or like the
bro,
you gotta
check out Scrappy on Twitch if you need to know the best porn that is drawn.
Bro, I mean, bro, follow me. Yeah, follow me on Twitter,
and
bro.
Tay-Tay.
Honestly, I'm tired of like putting hentai in my bookmarks. I'm just gonna start liking and retweet. Yep,
but
I'm gonna start liking and retweeting that shit
with sex. Yep. Yeah, it's hentai. You know what it is.
Yes, sir. You know the fucking vibes.
Oh shit, man. Well, you got anything else on any of the shit we were talking about, or anything else you want to talk about, bro?
Fucking. Which character would you cancel, bro? What games am I getting? Wait, what?
Yeah, we'll think about each other's questions.
Okay. Fucking. What games am I getting? I mean, I'm still waiting on Guilty Gear Strive, but that shit got delayed to like June now. Because I guess because since the beta that happened like a couple weeks ago, they actually listen to the feedback. That's why I fuck with those developers so hard, because like they know how to make a good game. They like listen to us too, and they took all the feedback in the beta and they're like, all right, cool, we heard you guys. We're gonna just delay a few more months. And I'm like, I'm cool with that. I'm honestly chill. And yeah, and a good majority like the Guilty Gear community is like, I'm cool with that too, because like like the game's cool and all, the game works fine and the online's cool, which we were worried about. But now it's just the lobby system, which kind of sucks dick, which from what I saw.
Oh, that does suck.
So,
are we gonna have a Guilty Gear tournament eventually?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we can all pull up.
Yes, sir.
And we can do it live.
It's gonna be on PC, PS5, and PS4, and it's gonna be crossplay from PS5 to PS4. So. But
not to PC.
Yeah, not to PC. I'm hoping they add that though.
Do you think you're gonna get the PS because of that? A PS something?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a PS5 for sure.
Damn.
I mean, I already pre-ordered it on PC, but I'm gonna fuck around and buy it again. I don't give a fuck.
I feel it. Okay.
Yeah, but like, yeah, Guilty Gear. Fucking. There's like not much going on. There's only like one game. Yeah, just like Guilty Gear. That's all I'm looking forward to. Monster Hunter. You know that there's like a new one coming out later this month. Honestly, dude, like I'm just trying to like focus on getting the motorcycle, making beats. That's it. You know,
bro. For Wednesdays, we could try to do a Google meeting like this, and then we could all like put a timer on, and all make beats, and then like every 15 minutes we gotta show what we're working on.
Ooh, facts. Just give us like one loop and see what we all do with it.
Ooh, we could do that too.
Yeah.
We could do that too on Reddit. You know, they used to. I don't know if there's anywhere else. They used to do contests like once a month where they would have like one with a kit and one with the sample. So like everybody gets the same kit, and then also everybody gets the same sample. You could do either one. So we could also do those too. We could see who could do something. See, I always try to do it, and then I'm like, I hate this sample. Fuck this. But,
yeah. Also, I mean, what do you think about? What do you think about?
You need to do. By the way, so you have a record player that you lift the samples from?
Yeah.
You should do that live.
I'll do. I did do that one time on Instagram, and one of the chops I sent you.
That's cool to listen to. I think. Yeah, because the records are cool because you're like, I don't know what's gonna be on it. So I like it would be cool. I don't know. To me, it would be cool as fuck if you like pulled up, you showed the record cover, and you're like, all right, and like. I don't know if you seem pretty into sampling, so cool thing. Like I got into sampling for a while, and like you can like start to really get like a sound and like so you start learning a lot about like the way the records are made and like shit like that.
Yeah.
So like you can look at it in the year and know like okay, it's gonna be like these 70 records have like less high end, but they're like really warm and they have like this kind of cool sound and like you start learning all. So you're like. Okay, I see this record, blah, blah, blah. Let's see what's on it. And then you can start, like, joning around, and you can be like, here's what I'm listening for. Here's what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay. You know what I mean? Skip around on it and shit. That'd be tight.
Yeah. No, I still need to get better at sampling, for sure.
Bro, I should pull up, and if you want to do live from your place, and we can do, like, sampling and shit in there.
Yeah, I'm down. Another thing, too, I'm trying, like, because I'm not sure if, like, I'm moving out anymore with some homies. So honestly, like I just might start buying some like new desk and shit like that. Clean up my room, remodel some shit.
Okay.
Cause that's what I'm trying to do.
I think that's good, dude, because you're wanting to get the motorcycle.
Yeah. Like I'm still gonna try to get that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, bro. All right, fam. That was Muy Chingón, episode fucking 10. Peace to the people. We'll be back in 2 fucking weeks. Catch us this Wednesday. Beat Battle. Fob's in it too.
All right, let's go.
Let him know.